Alright, and here we go into the semifinals of the first place bracket. So this is the full bracket we've had of the tournament so far. And we're going to jump into our first game of Colin versus Rob. Colin beat Preston and Conair to get to here, and Rob, as the 12 seed, beat Sprite and Gibby, which, in my opinion, beating Gibby was quite the upset to get to the semifinals. On the other side, we have Adam and Andy, but I guess we'll talk about them more later. So, hopping over to here, let's throw these up here. Where's Colin? There's Colin. There's Rob. Got some teams. Quick rundown. Seems we got Matt Ryan versus Phillip Rivers. Overalls be damned. I mean, these are two veteran quarterbacks that are well established. We've got Kareem Hunt and Todd Gurley. Obviously, the world thinks Gurley's a bit better, which I don't disagree with. But again, fairly equally matched. Wide receivers, also kind of equally matched. You got Julio Jones, who's really highly rated. And I know that that last game against Gibby, Rivers really leaned on Jones to make plays. And then we got Zach Ertz against Vernon Davis, I think that is. So that obviously added a little toward Ertz. But I don't know. Let's get it underway. Loading in now. So this may be our best color rush matchup, since we have two actual colors, like not counting white and black. We got navy versus yellow. Although the next game is going to be purple and gray, but navy versus yellow is still a little more exciting. Let's see, we've been live for about 4 hours and 45 minutes at this point, so that's ever so slightly ahead of the schedule I was expecting. So I guess that's not bad. We've had no overtimes yet, so that's clutch.
With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL. The National Football League is here and on the air. Who said the crowds wouldn't embrace football being back in LA? You certainly couldn't tell that by what we saw a few moments ago. These folks are pumped up as their Rams get set to do battle with the Chicago Bears. Hi again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Guyton. And you know, Charles, as Larry pointed out in the open, got a couple of great quarterbacks set to square off here this afternoon. That ball's probably going to be flying all over the place, isn't it?
Oh, without a doubt. And the game has never been more quarterback-centric than it is now. And both of these teams have top-flight signal callers.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway here in Los Angeles. Now to return it, here's Kenyon Drake.
I guess I'll touch on the only plot points here really quick. Rob, as the Bears, was our champion of the league. This is the team that won the whole thing. Colin won the consolation bracket, so he did not make the playoffs, but he had Todd Gurley, so he destroyed everyone in the 5th through 8th range. Destroyed me in weeks 13-14 for the first round of the playoffs, and then destroyed, who would that have been? That would have been, oh, Adam, yeah, after that. So the other plot point being, this is one of the few trades we had in our league this season. The trade was Matt Ryan and Todd Gurley for Dak Prescott and Julio Jones. So yeah, these guys would have been on other teams if we had just played it out. Would have made Rob's championship run easier if he'd kept Gurley, I'd say. But it worked out for him anyway.
The quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
2nd and 10 now. Ryan. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
And yes, home is where the heart is. And for Robert Woods, it's Los Angeles. He played college football at USC right here in this stadium.
And probably feels comfortable out there. He was an All-American as a Trojan in 2011.
Yeah, really trained to be an NFL player. I mean, he watched a lot of NFL cut-ups and tapes of wide receivers while he was in college before joining them on this stage.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. Boy, Charles, Todd Gurley finished the year with a bang. And even though they lost the Falcons, he was over 100 yards in that game. Weeks 15 and 16, he was fantastic. A comeback year for him, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because we saw him explode on the scene as a rookie in 2015. 2016 just never could really get started. We didn't see the big runs. Heck, we didn't see a 100-yard game out of him. So when you look at this season, brand new offense, new way of doing things, but the biggest thing, offensive line. Andrew Whitworth at left tackle, Roger Saffold.
Oh man, that was right off the offensive lineman.
And John Sullivan, the new center. That gave him a line to work with, and boy, did he take advantage of it. Well over 1,300 yards rushing, caught the ball well out of the backfield. A definite candidate for MVP in 2017, and I would say in just about any season he plays going forward.
Prince Amukamara, the hero against Gibby. I'm pretty sure he's actually royal blood as well.
Second down here after the incomplete pass.
The Prince name is not just a name.
On the handoff, it's Gurley.
Yeah, I believe he has 5 sisters named Princess, Promise, Peace, Precious, and Passionate. He is of royal Igbo Nigerian descent, and his grandfather was the chief of something. He's currently next in line to be the chief. So yeah, he's of royal blood. Even though I guess his name is actually just Prince. But he is, you know, proper royal descent.
Yep, they're in the nickel. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Caught, right side, it's Lewis. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You could get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive.
All right, time for the Bears to take the field.
Led out by the veteran quarterback out of NC State. It's Phillip Rivers.
I'm actually old enough to remember him hitting the league, and so many people are talking about his throwing.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Phillip Rivers has a really weird throwing motion.
No one talks about
And they actually coded it into Madden. So he throws weird in Madden too.
Really well, and usually with big production.
It's like almost sidearmed. Night, Kareem Hunt.
Lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Partner, that defensive win reminds me of something that Coach Hermione used to say all the time. If you really want it, you'll find a way to go get it. And the defense did exactly that.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt.
Oh, a fumble.
Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So
Oh,
they'll keep
man.
possession. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
It's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, that's a big run.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Brad, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
This is a very John Fox offense right now. Just keep running the ball.
And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on 2nd down. They'll try to throw here. Rivers.
I can't believe he got that off.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd down. The defense here for the Rams.
I got a kick out of talking last year with Aaron Donald about how when he came out of college, many NFL teams thought he might be undersized to play defensive tackle. Instead, he's been a perennial all-pro, Pro Bowl player since day one, and offenses are still searching for ways to block him and keep him from disrupting their offense.
Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's 3rd down for this offense. Rivers now. And he's got
Oh, man.
It's
Wide open.
Howard complete. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Not too many teams will use a first-round pick on a tight end, so you know that when one does, he's got to be pretty darn special.
A small example of why they took him in the first round there. Nice little catch and run to get the good yardage. Zone now, Rivers.
Oh my gosh, that was almost intercepted.
Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. A 2nd down throw for Rivers. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for the connection.
That was quite the quick drop back.
And it's 3rd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have a look at it, 3rd and 10. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And not even back to the line.
4th and 12. Looking at a field goal to start off the second quarter.
So not much to speak of scoring-wise in this first quarter of play. Can't wait to see what the second quarter has in store.
Have fun.
We're back to
Follow the
Southern
cord.
California right after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the left hash, this from 37.
Butker misses this, he sucks. And Rob should not draft him again. Or keep him, or whatever he was going to do with him.
And Butker able to put this one through.
Alright, good.
It's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So after slogging through a scoreless first quarter, we have action on the scoreboard. A field goal makes it 3-0.
Well, with these two offenses, we weren't going to stay 0-0 forever, were we? I'm not sure that this opens the floodgates, but I doubt that's the last scoring we're going to see.
Where are my big plays? I want more big plays.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away.
So what, it's Drake and Lewis back
This
there
will
to
be
field
fielded
these?
at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Start out on the ground. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Sit down.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
That was a nice play by the defense, but the offense can't let that one play define them. Let it go, move on, and start over again.
Second down, here's Ryan. Right side, Davis.
Ooh, that ended up being a nice little play there.
Back as that sets him up for third down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Ooh, nice little play action, then pass up the middle.
About the 40. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
And that's understanding where the markers are, because it's not just running to them. Because on the catch, you could actually be pushed back before the first down. It's getting past it and allowing that opportunity to drift back towards the first down line and still having picked it up. Really well run.
So since this is the semifinals of the main tournament, if we're going off ECR here, and it is a keeper league, so you remove the ones that you assume will be kept, you're effectively playing for a shot at one of Todd Gurley and Le'Veon Bell here.
Right side complete. That's Woods.
Like if you win this, you're going to be a top 2 choice of pick. So unless you feel strong conviction on the first round keeper of yours, you take like 12th overall so that you have the 13th in the second round. This is basically a game to get one of Gurley and Bell.
Did not let him get downfield.
second down, this is Gurley. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now.
Johnny Hecker, superstar punter, back out there.
Time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Oh,
And that is
too much
too
boot.
long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Chicago's offense getting set to take over, and it's a crew, not only offensively, but defensively, obviously, collectively. The 4 straight last-place finishes. That's what they're facing as they enter 2018. Now, if there's a silver lining, I guess, if they did go from 3 wins to 5 wins last year.
Are you really exciting the fans on that one, aren't
I
you?
was reaching.
Look, they finished number 10 on defense in the league, which was really somewhat remarkable because they had a number of injuries on all 3 levels, and somehow they fashioned that together. But Mitchell Trubisky, their rookie quarterback, who played well in spurts, they've got to surround him with talent, and a number 1 receiver would be a great place to begin. Because right now, the
Man, this commentary is back from like before the offseason. I'd be hard pressed to find like any sort of NFL expert that would say the Bears are not in like the top 5 of off seasons this year. They made so many positive changes, at least on paper.
Now on second down. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than 1 tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels. After
This has been a less exciting first half than the Sprite Crayon game. That one was 6-0 going into halftime. And it ended 9-7.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, we'll send
Granted,
you
the
Orlando and
Bears have
Larry
just like been
Ridley.
doing long-ass drives here, so I get it.
Touchdown. These guys need to give Larry some touchdowns.
They're like, man,
Things are too easy for him.
give me some big plays.
Studio. Come on, guys, help the man out. Give him something to talk about.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
First down, Rivers. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rivers. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Now the Rams
Forcing the 3rd and 20. Calling a timeout.
First, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
The Rams should have something to do here. record. I know, I'm just reminding you.
No.
Just better safe than sorry, right? Because the first time Rob went to the bathroom when he was over, and I was like, look out for the kick. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Well, guess what?
You're not Rob?
No, he also knocked a drink into your computer.
Oh,
Oh, and I'm
he did
also
do
not
that.
wrong.
He did knock a drink into my computer once. My computer drinks the same thing I do, apparently.
Uh-huh. 2 peas in a pod. Both runs on Monster.
Yeah. Me and my computer both run on Monster and vodka.
Yeah, the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I don't think anyone's really listening right now anyway. I think Adam's like in here, but I think he's playing some video games. Well, Adam's always listening, as it turns out.
It's the punter, Donald, to kick it away.
Their wedding's at 4:15 in the afternoon. That's pretty late in the day.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like,
That means we can party late too.
Well, and we
That's
might
going to
not
go
have
in
to
the
stay the
books
night
as a
before.
55.
But we could.
And the Rams will go on offense
We
here.
could still, yeah. But
I mean, I want to.
I do too, but
And
if
the
something were
Rams
to
getting
happen,
set
at least
to
we're
go
not
now.
scrambling the
They
True,
ran
true.
Twice. They punted twice, not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all.
It's like a 4.5-hour drive. I don't want to do that before the wedding.
No, I don't believe
Converting
it.
on third
But we
down,
have
how
some.
big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the
I didn't realize
sideline.
Panos was a groomsman.
What do we need to do
I saw
to
that.
pick up a first down?
Yeah,
and change
so-
our
Is
momentum?
that the only person you know?
It might be. I know Garfinkel was invited, but he already said yes to another friend's wedding on the same day.
You said that was the elevate.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down.
Do you think you're gonna know anybody else?
I mean, it's possible. I don't know who all he invited from work.
Avoid the tackle there with a sack.
Those would be the only people I would
It's an
know.
8-yard pickup, and it's a second down. Time a factor.
Oh, yeah. I still gotta do that. I hope so. It'd be lame if I had to go alone.
On second down, Ryan. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining.
This game is
here
shaping up to be
before
more
we get to
boring than
halftime.
the other one.
Oh, it says guess 1 of 2 on the website. So I guess you do have a guess.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Cool, Aaron gets to go.
I guess they made it confusing because they only give you one section to indicate like what your meal
The
preference is.
Rams
but they
on
don't
third
give you
down.
I think it's
Just
supposed to be a
1 for
number,
3
not
thus
a
far.
check.
This is 3rd and 9.
Okay. Yeah, but it says guess 1 of 2 on the
Okay,
website. I figured
cool.
that's it would have it on here.
That makes sense.
Awesome.
Good looking out.
Gun, it's Ryan.
Yeah.
Ooh, down you go.
He goes down.
Probably worthwhile
Just
bet.
inside the 10,
Yeah, I guess. Or I could just be like, yo, we're both coming, deal with it.
So that means there's 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Power move, probably gonna work.
I mean, knowing this guy, he'd probably rather just add 1 to me instead of asking me not to do that.
I feel like most people would, yeah.
Oh, Rob said hello. Oh yeah, bear the fuck down. That's what I'm saying, dude. Dude, Rob,
Here's
you and
Johnny
Colin need to have a more
now
exciting game.
as he's on to punt for
I'm sick of the
LA.
punts. At least in like the Gibby and Joe time game, like they switched possession by like fumbles,
Misses away. It's a high kick, and he got
non-stop fumbles. That is a booming ass punt. What in the world, Johnny
And
Hecker?
this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard
What?
line. And now the
what?
Bears coming out as they get ready. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the
Yeah.
lead, not a whole lot of
I don't know.
time.
Rob used wedding money to build a computer, so.
To try and
Well,
add
that's
to your
different
lead,
though. It's not like
Oh, 'cause that's not on the
you know?
registry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for
Oh, and a
that.
makeup organizer.
The fuck is this 70-yard punt? That's what I'm saying. Hey, maybe Adam likes to do his hair
A makeup organizer too?
and his makeup. Maybe they do it together. I'm not here to judge.
They have a $500 gift card.
I'm just here to hope they have an open bar.
Here's a handoff to Hunt. And a
I
short
feel like that kind of shit's more useful than like buying China.
Yeah, absolutely true. Like,
Cartoons Commander.
they'll at least use that shit.
I'd rather buy some on a lawnmower.
He's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. They run again with Hunt.
Kareem, do something. Run out of bounds. Good work.
So we
Halftime, baby.
with the visiting Bears out on top.
Oh shit, it's Larry Ridley time.
You across the country to Orlando. Standing by there, Larry Ridley with our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. Both the Rams and the Bears are not doing much on the ground, and it's easy to see why that would play into this low-scoring game. We'll have to see if either team gets it going on the ground in this second
3-0 halftime.
So here we go. Let's take a
How
look at some of the
riveting.
first half. Hits a late one first. Howard's wide open here on the catch.
I think Larry Ridley has been the highlight of this game.
Black hands too.
Yeah, he's the guy talking right now.
It's Deion Sanders generic version.
Whoa, dude. This is the hero of sport esports.
Well, I can't even really hear him. He's stuck in my
That's because,
face.
yeah, fair. He's got 2 Tom Brady's behind him, if that helps.
In the first half, McPhee's got the sack here. This will go for a loss of 8.
How does he get 2 Tom Brady's?
So that will bring our halftime report to an end. We'll send you back now to Brandon and Charlie.
Thanks, Larry.
To start the second half.
Their most wanted thing on Target's a $720 couch vacation.
Be like this little freezer here. The crowd's still moving behind him.
I know, I was like, wait, what?
But Sean McVay is just grinning right now.
He's grimacing.
Yeah, grimacing is the right word. Alright, we're back.
Woo.
Back to John Fox's saggy khaki pants.
Yeah, I kind of want the salt and pepper shake.
Mm.
It's pretty, it's marble. What? Yeah, it's $6. Real marble. Yeah, that's what I don't understand. How is this real marble for $6?
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter.
Alright, time for more slow-paced football.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get
That's all
across the
something
20
both
before he's
score
brought
30 in
down.
a second half.
Dude, I'd be stoked.
20-yard line.
I would love to have to eat my words on this one.
So here's the Bears offense now. as
That'd be
they get
the
set
best
to start
backpedaling
this
I've had in a
third
while.
quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they get a little bit deeper into their play.
Rob says, woo, slow-paced football.
That worked okay, but in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more.
Like, you have Tyreek Hill. Just throw a deep
See if
bomb.
they do just that.
It's simple. Huh? That's what I did. You have Prince Amukamara. Just get pick sixes. It's simple. But no, it's a John Fox offense. So more Kareem Hunt 2-yard runs.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to settle.
That's like the hidden downside of picking a defense for Madden. Like, even though we didn't do that, but, like, excuse you, that was 1 yard. Yeah, sorry. I give John Fox offense too much credit. God fucking damn it, this is...
It's incomplete.
Even when it's a passing play, it's just a dump off to the running back.
Because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching.
What was I saying? I was saying something. Oh, yeah. Like, yeah, the teams are picked purely based on which team defense you had. But, like, that really screws over some people by way of getting that offense in that playbook. Like you were saying, Adam. Like, it was weird. It was weird for Cam Newton to play in Andy Dalton's place for that playbook, yeah. But, like,
It's caught.
Rob has a good team player-wise, but John Fox's offense is boring as shit. It's literally run, pass, punt.
Didn't Fox get fired though?
Yeah, but this is Madden 18, so we're playing with Fox. I didn't buy the new game. We wouldn't have DeMarco Murray if I bought the new game.
Project where he had to make a poster about his dreams and aspirations, so he clipped out a football player from a magazine article and pasted
We're
his
playing with
face
last year's
on
roster,
the
so it has to be last year's game, right?
Yeah.
Not so bad at all. Remember, he's the son of a coach. And on that play, I think he made the old coach proud with that completion.
Now it's Hunt. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
If we decide to do this, like, going forward, I wonder if that'll be, like, a decision point for teams that are not in the playoffs. Like, what is the best defense with an also good coach I can pick up at the end of the season?
Team defense, as we just saw there.
Usually those two go hand in
But he
hand.
didn't get away because the rest of the guys are
Often. Not in the Bears' case last year.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And after the good gain last play,
Sweet
this
run.
time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times
Slot
out of
receiver,
6. Not
Zerts.
bad. This is 3rd and 11. Off the play fake here, Rivers.
Oh, boy.
They bring him down.
It's not the worst outcome. Could have thrown an interception.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
We do get more of the, at one point, leading passer for the Chicago Bears last season, punter Pat O'Donnell. I feel like there was a point where Mike Glennon, Pat O'Donnell, and Tariq Cohen were all tied for touchdown passes.
O'Donnell now. On for his second punt. He'd take
No,
a
it's
repeat
not.
of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And this will be taken at the 13.
Oh, no. Oh, yes, there was after 2 games, says Rob, where Glennon, Cohen, and O'Donnell were all tied for touchdown passes at 1.
Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Is this going to be a run?
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley.
Oh, at least it was an exciting
And
run.
go down right at the 30-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks.
Why wasn't my punt 70 yards? Because, Rob, you don't have superstar punter Johnny Hecker. You got pretty good punter Pat O'Donnell.
And that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
Now Ryan on 2nd down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Todd Gurley, and it's 3rd and short. They'll try and pick up the
Stuff
first
him.
with Gurley.
Don't stuff him. I don't know. What do I want?
No, they stop him right where
I find myself just like accidentally passively rooting for the Bears.
It leads to a 4th down.
That
You know, we
homerism.
might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively.
The only
for that
game
jumbo
tonight I'm
set.
actually biased in is the next one. For obvious reasons.
Here's Johnny Hacker now.
I want to see
As
my
he'll
team
punt
get
it away
destroyed.
for the 4th time today. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a
Superstar
good
punter
one.
Johnny Hecker. Woo, lad. That's out at the 2.
Out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
I gotta get me one of these.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field.
Great butt slap by
They're gonna
John
have to
Fox, and then,
50,
oh
60
god, are
yards
the
here
last
if they
two
wanna
things
ensure
Rob
that they
said.
don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing
3-2 incoming. Yeah, get our second safety of the tournament.
A couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Just don't hold while in the end zone.
And tough
Easy
starting
enough.
field position here. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5.
Here, OJ, Howard, you run the ball.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that if they have to pump the ball, they've done so with that first run.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Now Rivers.
Oh no.
Now the ball comes loose.
God.
But the Bears look to get
That's
this
the
one
second
back,
fumble
and
that's
indeed
ever
they
covered by the
did.
Bears
So
that
they'll keep
they've,
possession.
fumbled.
Call it luck or skill,
This
whatever
game.
the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill.
Oh, that was your dish.
Panic that jumps out of your chest.
I thought it was something in my building, and I'm like, what in the
You
world?
get it or your teammate gets it.
My
Just as long
dishwasher
as you
season.
maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Carry on, nothing to see here.
Fresh set of downs here. Now Hunt. And he's got some space here. 17 yards.
Just
on the pickup
strong
there. The drive will
fundamentals.
continue. It's a first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his
I will say at
quickness,
least the
but
game
also
clock
for
is
his
going
speed.
really
He's
quickly
able
in
to
this
get to
game.
the second level almost before you
Stay
blink.
bouncy,
If you give
fucker.
him any type of blocking, always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Here's Hunt. And he went backwards. He'll be down.
All right, to the 4th quarter we go.
It's gonna go as a
At
loss of
3-0.
2, and it'll be second down.
A real barn burner.
Not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it?
An
Because
absolute
sometimes
slobber
if you get
knocker.
success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end.
You right there?
Back now in Los Angeles.
Right.
It's been a very hotly contested
No,
game
she's
to this
giggling.
point. Just a field goal
Oh.
separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Sounded like she was suppressing tears.
I was trying to suppress my laugh.
It was funny. Targets 1, catches 1. Who was that? Zertz? Maybe we should throw to either Julio or the fastest guy in league history. Or you can get sacked. That's an option too.
Pressure from the Rams defense.
I don't know John Poy's in the NFL.
Hey!
Searching hard for that outside linebacker spot. He gets in to drop
Yeah,
it for
Julio
the
and Tyreek are there, and this offense is not
We say it all the
utilizing
time,
either of
you
them.
have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than later.
Tyreek's the fastest
You
guy
have to help
in
your
the
offensive
history.
line out. They're going to protect you
He's
as
at
best
least
they
close.
can.
I think he had like a
If you get
4.1,
3 to 5
4.40 or
seconds
some
to
shit
throw
like
the ball,
that.
They're doing a really nice job. But when you
I
hold
don't
them and give
know
up a
what-
sack,
Maybe not 4.14, but it was fucking quick.
At the combine or pro day?
You know, I'm gonna look this up before I keep spewing bullshit.
4.24.
4.24, that makes way more sense. Okay. But yeah, like after I said it, I was like, that doesn't make any sense. John Ross ran a 4.22. Oh, so there we go. Rob's the one telling lies, not me.
Still stupid fast.
Yeah, still stupid fast.
Peter Bennett did some like decathlon thingy. And the 40-yard dash was one of the events.
Oh. That's still pretty good for, like, you know, someone we know.
Just really good.
It's not a professional athlete, yeah.
And it definitely showed this weekend because they scooped standing in the middle of a host deck and then just turning and running.
This is taken at about the 14.
And then like Frank Doler or someone else is like,
yards. Tough to do better than that.
had to use all this speed. Just blown it.
These guys had to punt their last
Did
possession.
36 pull-ups.
Jesus.
At once.
Well, yeah, I assumed.
Yeah.
You don't just say that number and be like, yeah, over the course of a week. It's like, no.
He might need a
He's
massage from the
looking
trainer
even
right
more
now.
shredded
The
than
work he's
than
getting.
usual, which is impressive.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Dumps it off to Gurley.
Alright, now this play is finished. Oh, injury timeout. Who's hurt? Who's hurt? Show me the hurt. Depth. Depth will matter. They didn't show me who was hurt. Gurley got up, so I think Gurley's okay. Fuller and Amokamara are both there. Are we gonna see Roethlisberger roll in? Was it Matt Ryan that got hurt? Ryan, Gurley. I have no idea who got hurt. Anyway, Rob wanted it to be said out loud, probably, about Tyreek Hill, that reminded the NFL billed him as being a small school guy in year one, so definitely using those WWE wrestling terms about billing. He said before they realized that he had been booted from Oklahoma State for domestic violence.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I don't know. Put it on record. Ryan with the scramble. Taking the hit. Trying to get another injury timeout, are we?
14 yards that time, but a first down on the keeper.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I want to see a touchdown in this game. I don't care which team scores it.
Now it's Ryan. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be a second down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't
Mitch
have a guy
Unrein
open,
clapping over
swing it
there.
out to the back on maybe even
One of the
check it down
newest
or
Tampa
even
Bay
call it.
Buccaneers.
Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. His throw
Solid pass to no one.
He was looking for behind.
Bryce Callahan looks pretty jacked up about that.
There's so much precision in an offense, especially when you're throwing the ball. And in an out route, plenty of it. How about the quarterback hitting his back foot, ball's out of his hands. Receiver making his break, making his cut. He's got it timed up perfectly. Not always easy to do.
Just let him a little too much.
Quick highlight on Mohamed Sanu. Probably still won't be a pass to him though.
Everything they did was on the count system. So when he took a snap,
Dump off to Dion Lewis. Runs for the first. Pushed out of bounds at the, whatever, 45. I don't know.
he'd better eat it because the play was dead.
He gets 7 out of it,
Okay,
and he
so
also
that-
gets a first.
Just how it trailed off, yeah. Just the 40, I don't know, fuck it.
Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the
What a
defense.
stop by Jarrell Freeman.
Well there for a first down.
Recently retired because he was going to be suspended for 2 years, so he retired instead.
And of course, the quarterback in this situation, he's realizing
I think that's what I remember. He's also like 30, so like 2 years is basically a career ender.
Yeah, I feel like I thought it was 2 years.
Maybe I was mistaken. I thought it was something egregious, or it was like something that he did that he was like a repeat offender at, like PEDs or something, or like maybe the substance abuse policy. And then like the next level would have been 2 years, and they were like, they never like sentenced him to it, but like it was basically like, hey, we're probably gonna get you for this, and then he abruptly was like, and I retired. So it never had to come to fruition. Yeah, PEDs, says Rob.
Ryan will throw again. It's caught by Davis. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard
Rookie
line.
says he's got
Yards
the
on
tight
the
games.
pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Oh, maybe it was only 10 games then. Yeah, 2 years seems egregious. I remember it being a long suspension. Or potential suspension.
It's like he's already.
Oh, he served the 10 game?
Time for a break.
Um,
We'll come back
so
with
he
the
got
electrifying
suspended in
conclusion
2016
after
4
this.
games.
Okay.
PEDs.
Okay. That's like the
Mhm.
entry level one.
Week 1 of 2017, he got put on the IR. He like tore his pec or something.
Okay.
And then October 2017,
Here's we get you reset.
they announced he'd been suspended for 10 games for PEDs.
Got it. Okay.
So it's like he was hurt. He was suspended for a long time.
Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. And that'll bring up second
And he
down.
got released
He was unable to
after
complete it there.
Yeah, and then
he got hard pickup, hurt.
Really start to finish.
Honestly, it's probably still about to drive.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Dude, I'm gonna be so pissed if the Rams get a fucking field goal here and we go to overtime at 3-3.
Look to throw.
I'm gonna be so mad.
Here's incomplete. Third and long coming up.
Oh.
Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane.
Yes,
Oh, good.
That's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have
2
that
years in the
pressure,
CFL.
big time pass rush,
Really?
send
Which
it back
team?
to the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Maybe 3. No, Saskatchewan Roughrider.
Oh.
Sets up the screen to
Ooh.
Lewis.
Dion.
That's a big time hit and go
Tabletop on that one.
He is knocked to the ground. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs. Back to throw.
Oh.
He's
He's
taken
actually
down.
he's
What a
playing
huge
D3.
play at this point in the game. Time a factor as Ryan will hustle him to the line.
It's quite the career.
And how many people make it to the CFL, man?
Yeah. Oh boy. What are we at, like 3rd and 8 now? 3rd and 7. Yeah. If you guys get 4th down and kick a field goal, I swear to fucking God. Don't get sacked, don't get sacked, don't get sacked. You fucking... They're gonna kick a fucking field goal, I know it. I have to go to the bathroom. Yeah, but the clock's also ticking.
Offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field.
What I missed? The timeout? Wait, the Bears took the timeout? Oh.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is
okay.
This
sure.
Let's
ice the pixels. Yeah, Rob already said, well, it's overtime. I'm with you. Oh, look, kick is good. Fucking shit. Kai Forbath, you're a free agent in real life. You just got cut today.
This hasn't exactly been a battle of one touchdown after another, but at 3-3 now here in the fourth, it's been a pretty doggone entertaining game.
That said, keep fighting the good fight. I hope you find a job.
The aficionados can appreciate a tightly fought game like this.
Yeah, but the fantasy players, not so much.
I will say, in the other game that was 9-7, we did get a fake field goal that Greg Zerline ran for a first down. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Alright, Rob, you need to just bomb it to Tyreek. Because I don't want overtime.
As we continue in this wild fourth quarter. To return, this is Eddie Jackson. Make it across the 20.
Eddie Jackson got laid the fuck out.
At the 23-yard line. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field.
Alright, Phil, I hope your weird throwing motion can support a lot of air yards to Mr. Hill.
Is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Rivers.
My heart sank when I thought he was going to hand that off.
Can't get a throw off. He's taken down.
They're showing the kicker. I didn't see a timeout. I think this game's just overtime. Yup. Cool. Well, fuck my timeline. Alright, I hope the second possession is a field goal. Because I know the first one will not be a touchdown. This game's going to end 6-3.
A little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past,
Rams
we
receive.
had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Kick return touchdown, let's go.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set.
Yo, Adam, I hope you hang like 4 or 5 touchdowns on me just to make up for this game.
Football in overtime, obviously a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield.
Just bombs to Alshon all day.
Because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition, Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now.
Oh, Aaron's back playing Counter-Strike.
On first down, it's Gurley. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. He wasn't able to really get anything going in regulation. Maybe it'll be a little different story here in overtime.
And it appears that with that call, they want to establish the run in overtime, try and set the tone for what they're going to get done. And you're right, maybe it didn't work so well in regulation. Overtime could be the charm. And by the way, yards count either way.
2nd down following the run.
Handoff to Gurley. Up the middle.
Throwing overtime now for Ryan.
Oh, what a play action. Hey! Hey! I like the look of this. This is some offense.
Well, in overtime, I think coaches always wondering where's that magic line for my kicker. They're already in field goal range after that big play.
Glad you brought that up because that magic line can change throughout the game. It's constantly being updated by teams. It starts with pregame. How do you feel? As the game goes on, they might ask him again. Still feel that same number? Is it a different number? Right
no, I'm with you on that one.
What do you need? And that goes into the
like,
play call.
if you know you have a time limit for most downs, you're going to practice with that time limit, right? And if you're a professional, you should be able to get that timing down.
And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. Just a yard of
I'm not saying I could roll in there and kill it, but if I'm being paid money to devote my life to doing that, you would think you'd be able to do that pretty regularly.
But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
On 2nd down.
Oh, bye-bye. See, like, that wasn't 7 seconds, so, like, I guess I get it.
Sack back at the 38.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Atlanta needs a better offensive line, apparently. It's no match for Los Osos.
The Rams on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 17. From the shotgun, Ryan.
Hit that guy on that cross route. Yeah, there you go.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards.
All right.
Pickup,
we should see points, which means we may only have 1 drive left.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to at least get them a lead here in overtime. And this one is right down Broadway.
Thank you, Based Forbath, for putting that through.
Battle of field goals at 6-3. All right, so they're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now it'll be up to their defense to try and see this one out.
So remember now, a field goal on this next drive would get us to sudden death. Any kind of turnover or turnover on downs would end the game, as would any touchdown. So this one's still very much up in the air.
Forbath now to kick it away after the made field goal. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
This is more a question for Rob. Isn't Eddie Jackson from one of those fancy SEC schools?
The field goal would push it to sudden death.
Bama, maybe? Roll Damn Tide?
don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're
What?
not thinking field goal.
Eddie Jackson? I think he went to Alabama. I'm trying to remember which college he went to. Huh? Oh, got it. He was like a first-round talent that, yeah, Bama, says Rob. He was a first-round talent that slipped to the 4th because he like tore his ACL in his senior year.
Gotcha.
One of those.
Now the first throw in overtime for Rivers.
Oh my god, I thought that was gonna be a pick, but that would have ended the game. So.
They sort of got a new lease on life there. If he picks that off, this ball game's over.
I can hear it.
That's true. Safeties don't go high.
I can hear it.
People don't need safeties right now. That's why Eric Reed got fucked, right?
It's never regained. Used to drive
Because he was easily fuckable by being a safety.
interceptions as that one was there.
So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. Now here's a whistle as flags
Landon
come in.
Collins was incredible.
And we'll check out the
I don't-
ball.
Oh, went in round 2. Got it.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Still 2nd down.
Why don't safeties go high? Like they're, I get that it's slightly less like demanding than a cornerback, but still a pretty important position. Current starting free safety for the Giants is the engine of Alabama.
Down throw for Rivers.
Woo!
Get it up near the 35,
Holy shit, he
right
threw
at
to
the
Julio.
34 here. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
He got hurt when they weren't there to play school.
They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Rivers.
Oh wow. So he actually like shut them down. That was almost a fucking pick. But now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
So we could be one play away from the game being over.
And here's your ball game. Down 3 in overtime, but they're going for this thing on 4th down. Again, it's Rivers.
First down, baby.
And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
Team Funchy.
Pick up of 13 on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Some big-time drama as the game continues. They had to have that 4th down conversion. They made it work.
And you and I have both seen play callers' play sheets, right? And a lot of them look like, you know, menus at restaurants.
Well, I guess I can put my positivity league away.
Those plays when you absolutely have to have a first down, a touchdown.
Team Funchy never doubted you, big guy.
And dial that one up.
Yeah, it's hard for me to like actually sympathize with Rob because I'm not actually, you know, having my draft matter by this outcome. I'm mostly just pained by having to watch it.
Wilson brings up 2nd down.
These passing numbers are atrocious. 96 yards for the Rams, 61 for the Bears. For the whole game plus overtime. Ugh.
Whoa.
Isn't Sean McVay supposed to be an offensive mastermind? Where the fuck is the cool shit? He made Jared Goff look good.
Throwing again. Rivers on 2nd and 10.
Oh, sit down, boy.
Connor Barwin from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
All right, what is this, 3rd and 18? So you got 2 more downs to, Jared Goff is the #1 overall pick, yeah, but, like, he sucked.
On 3rd down, not quite 50
Okay, fine. Jeff Fisher made him look bad. I don't know. The narrative around him was not positive. It was more people credited McVay than they credited Goff.
On play action, Rivers.
Hey! First down! Motherfucking Keelan Cole.
A gain of 32 that time. They wanted to avoid the dreaded fourth down and having to get a conversion or it being the final play.
And in field goal range. So this game is definitely not over. Fuck me sideways. Unless Rob's team just scores a touchdown, in which case, thank God. Get me out of this. Get me out of this game. This is how schedules get boned. If we make it out of here in the next 20 minutes, I'm still on schedule from what I expected.
Let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
So I guess I should think about it that way. And stop playing the victim.
Rivers now, the throw on first down.
Oh, shit. Yo, this could be a touchdown drive from the Bears here.
And he carries this one all the
Ah,
way
Bears.
down to the 9. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Offensively, back-to-back really nice plays. This defense, they've got 2 timeouts. Maybe should burn one.
Yeah, when you get back-to-back explosive plays, to me, anything.
This drive contained a 4th down conversion and a 3rd and long conversion.
That sent your defense back on its heels. A timeout.
And Team Funchy and Keelan Cole are ready for the step up to the big leagues. Take notes when you're picking your keepers, Rob. Look who got you here.
But now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
A run play? Jeff Fisher? You forget yourself. Oh, we're into quarter 6. Fucking hell. And they're showing the replay of them coming out of the tunnel. Again. Bless you. Feel better? I don't know what to say to that.
You say nothing.
Yeah, okay. Yo, if it's just the field goal, I'm gonna be so tilted. Because they probably would just kick it here if they get the 4th down. Stop fucking running. Just throw the ball in the end zone.
Colin, no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
I've already got my opening to the message to the group me typed out. I just have to fill in whoever's name wins as the next word.
3rd and goal for Rivers.
Oh my god, they're gonna kick the fucking field goal, aren't they?
And that's a big collision. He's knocked backwards. And just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
They're gonna do it. They're absolutely gonna do it.
Get your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. So on 4th down, out
And a timeout to ice the Butker.
Yeah, the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Just drop my boy here for a second. Alright.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to keep the game alive.
You hold that ball, Dak.
And the kick by Butker is good. And we are tied once again here in the overtime
Emphatic sigh.
And Charles, they get the field goal. Took him a dozen plays.
The longest game we had ended in the 6th quarter. I have a feeling this one might make the 7th.
Don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run give up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. The situation is simple. It is sudden death from here on out. We had 2 stops defensively. The next score, whatever
Andy versus the machine. I mean, I can't really do anything against the machine. Like, the machine is playing itself. DJ Khaled.gif.
Not just play a normal situational defense, but go after them, attack them a little bit, because
the machine already won, is what I'm saying.
Find their way to get downfield and kick a field goal. Don't sit back and wait for them to make their plays. I think the defense needs to go after them.
Charles Davis says maybe they go aggressive. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley.
Ooh.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nice pickup for 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
The reason the counter or misdirection plays work so well is that usually you've given them a reason to think that everything's going to the direction it starts initially. You've run that type of a play throughout the game. You've given them that look, and now you're going to counter things and bring it back the other way. Almost a tendency breaker at times. And a lot of it is making sure that you have an illusion, almost like a magician. Look over here, but the play is actually happening over there, and that's where running back's vision comes into play. See the hole in a place where people don't expect and get there with some speed. And that's exactly what he did on that play. Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism.
I feel like the AI treats the end of the 6th quarter as if it were halftime, even though it isn't. So they just blow all their timeouts. Ah, false start, good. Love to see it.
Lineman might have moved.
False start, offense.
And that'll set him back 5.
Still second down.
I haven't seen very much use of Keenan Allen in this game. Oh, bye-bye.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Leonard Floyd in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
The Rams on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 17. Ryan. Now they go screen.
Oh, pick it up. Go. Go to the end zone. Eddie Jackson, don't go out of bounds. That's fine. Just kick a fucking field goal. End this shit.
And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder, maybe they talk about it too much? Does it seem like you can?
He should have been able to turn that corner. Jarrell Freeman with a nice strip. Must be those PUDs. Rob with the Eddie, no, stay in bounds. Just fucking bring Butker out. Stop fucking around. Show me Harrison Butker.
Exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
They brought Harrison Butker out right away. That's what I'm talking about.
You can get them. Not easily done.
Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. This to win it in overtime. And he got it.
They've done it.
The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. We thought this game would be a good one.
The boos, the cascade of boos that rain down from the field, I'm with them. When they said boo, I felt that.
How important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back.
This is unfortunate. This format was supposed to be built such that our league champion would not get first pick the next year. And yet here we are with him in the 1-2 game.
First choice of pick.
Yeah, first choice of pick.
Because they have to do their job in order to
Boy.
give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So
Well
that's
then.
a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn.
That
This
was-
has been a presentation of the NFL on
That was
EA
punishment.
Sports.
I don't know what I did.
Check us out at EA Sports.
Here's the bracket. So Rob wins 9-6. Awful game, but he's through to the finals. We are on to Cincinnati, he says. That's incorrect, for Cincinnati is in the Ninals, in fact. But yeah, Rob is through to the finals, so he, if ECR is to be believed, he is in the Gurley Bell sweepstakes. And then we go on to our next game, which is going to be Adam versus Andy, which are the two people in this chat right now. So that'll be fun.